Howdy ho friends, it's Michelle back again with my Scentsy Club haul that I received June 2023. This is my bi-monthly Scentsy Club, which is an auto ship program. You can check out my Are Your Consultants website if you would like more information. The best perk for me is always get my bar. That's because when a bar retires, if I know I love it and I don't want to be without it, I can put it in my Scentsy Club and always get my bar. So, with that said, all of these, my bad, all of these are discontinued scents. So, unfortunately, you cannot buy these now, but hopefully they come back. They are great scents in my opinion. So, let's get started. First is Alice in Wonderland. This is a plum, strawberry, pink sugar, and fizz. And for me, it's a good plum strawberry scent. Reminiscent, as I said in this past Wednesday's meltdown, of Vampire Blood from Bath and Body Works that they put that they have in candles every year around Halloween. Yeah, it's a plum strawberry. I don't personally get a lot of fizz, but a lot of people do. And an average performer, I don't think I would put that in a large space, but it's perfect for here for my Disney room. And I have two Apple Press. This is my absolute favorite apple scent of any wax company. It is Crisp Fall Days, crunchy apple, juicy pear, and a hint of the last full roses of summer. Sorry about that. It's fresh, it's juicy, it's sophisticated, if you can call an apple scent sophisticated. I don't really care for Johnny Appleseed, personally. It's just flat, kind of. This, I would and do melt all year round. I have two coming to me every 2 months, and it's a strong scent. Now, another one I have two of is Atlantic Air, and this is Ocean Mist, Sea Salt, and White Orchid. A great fresh air scent. It's not super salty, so don't take that Ocean Mist as being salty, really. It may have a little bit in there of salt, but it's just fresh and crisp and clean, and it reminds me of like being at the lake. So take that what you will. Strong performer as well. Next, I have one Blue Christmas coming to me every 2 months. Orange peel, clove, fir needle, and cinnamon stick. This is not heavy on cinnamon. I'm not a huge fan of lots of cinnamon, and this is like your quintessential Christmas scent with a little bit of all of those notes. I get fir needle with almost equal parts of the rest of those. Orange and clove and cinnamon. Not really appropriate for the rest of the year, but it's great for Christmas time. I have one Cutie Pie cupcake coming to me. This is clementine, yellow cake batter, and vanilla sugary icing. And every once in a while I debate on taking this out of my club, but then I smell it or I melt it and I'm like, I love this scent. It's definitely a yellow cake batter, not a white cake batter. So it's kind of, I wouldn't say it has a buttery note, but it's got that yellow, kind of dense cake type scent with orange. I'm not taking that out. I'm not cutting it. I have already cut it back to 1. I think it started as 2 or maybe even 3. That's kind of how I do my club. I start at high numbers because I'm like really loving the scent at first, and then I slowly go down in numbers, and maybe it comes out at some point. But Another one I have two of coming to me. And you know, once it comes time that we learn in August of what scents are coming back in the fall winter catalog, that I will be probably having to make some cuts to what I have in this club, because I need to make some room for some of the fall winter scents. Although I'm not a huge fall winter like scent lover, I think I prefer spring summer scents. Yeah, I'm not a huge cinnamon or bakery, you know, kind of the normal fall winter. Anyway, feeling punchy. This is tangerine, pink, lemon, and fruit punch. And oh man, it's fruit punch with that stand out tangerine and maybe a little bit of bright lemon in there. I don't think I've really noticed that before, but yeah, I don't think it was a huge popular scent when it came out last year in the summer collection, but I kind of fell in love with it. Again, it's probably going to be going down to 1 in the next club edit, but stay tuned to see. The North Calls Frozen 2. This is berry, grapefruit, lily of the valley, and marine. And it's a great, fresh, slightly aquatic, but feminine at the same time. Definitely like a perfumey type scent, but fresh. I love it. It reminds me of my mom's perfume, Estee Lauder's Beautiful. Not that it smells like a dupe of it, but, you know, it reminds me of it. It's reminiscent of it, I guess. Next is Ice Hotel. This is crystalline ice, pure white snow, cool, magical fragrance of blue mint, Arctic pine, and winter citrus. Oh, I love this scent. How have we not voted this back since January of 2020? It's only been 3 years. I guess I shouldn't say that. I love this scent. It is icy. Like you get the feeling of ice, cool air. The mint in there is definitely not peppermint. It says what? Blue mint? Whatever that is. I love it. And this for me is not necessarily a winter scent, because in the winter when it's cold outside you want warm, cozy scents. This for me is the opposite of that. In the summer I want cool and light and fresh, you know, cooling scents, and that's what this is. It almost feels like it makes the air feel cooler because of the scent. I know it's crazy, but that's how I feel. All right, next is one that will probably never come out of my club. Lavender Violet. The best ever marshmallow lavender scent you've ever smelled. I'm just saying. And yeah, that describes it. Oh, sorry. I should read the notes. Sweet sponge, sugar, garden-grown lavender, and violet to alluring marshmallow depths. So I think we've had some other kind of lavender marshmallow scents, but the marshmallow is like barely there in those. In this one, it is at least equal parts. And you get a slight floral, I guess, from the violet, but you also get that kind of almost astringent lavender, but not too astringent either because of that sweetness that's added. This is the lavender scent that they should put in the catalog. Just saying. Maybe one day. 2, you kind of see a theme here. I need to cut back on a lot of these that have 2. Lemon coconut chiffon. This is lemon custard, butter cake, and toasted coconut. And yes, it is all of those. Not a huge bakery lover. But this and Cutie Pie Cupcake, I think, are considered bakery, and they are so good. Like, even I can't be without them. I'm not huge into lemon scents either, because it is kind of like, makes me think of cleaning, and while I like things to be clean, I don't necessarily like to clean. But this has definitely a butter cake note, and like that toasted coconut is there as well. It's so good. And I would also like to eat something that smells like this. But it's also a good fragrance without being super edible, I guess. Okay, Mediterranean Spa. We don't get much with this. It's a fresh, breezy scent. I, with some research, think I have some scent notes I can give you that give you a little better idea. Turquoise sea. I need to bold the specific words. Beach grass, cleansing minerals and herbs. I think there's also like a lemon in here. Yeah, it's herbal, it's fresh, it's spa-like. But not like a green herb, like a fresh herb, I guess. Mediterranean Spa, average performer. Lemon coconut chiffon, strong. Lavender violet, medium at best. Ice Hotel, strong. I haven't been giving y'all those, sorry. And here we have Harry Potter, Ravenclaw, Wit and Wisdom. This is vanilla, airy white musk, incense, spiked sandalwood and mahogany wood, or suede sandalwood with a ribbon of smooth vanilla. Yeah, it's like an old leather-bound book. It's musky. It's got a little bit of leather in there, but also kind of a little bit of fresh air, but it's like a musky fresh air. Very unique. I would think this collection probably will come back at some point, because I think they are popular, but we shall see. Next, 2 of Sandswept. This is Blue Ocean Water, Sandstone, Driftwood, and Pink Lemon Groves. Oh, I'm going to have such a hard time deciding, are they even enough alike for my club? I just recorded the video of a small haul that included Desert Rock and Citron, which is like this scent that's in my club, Sandswept, mixed with another scent. But smelling them side by side, they are different. They are really different. Maybe that means I can keep them both. It's so tough. Gotta be tougher on myself. I'm getting all these scents in club, and I want to melt from the catalog so they'll stick around, right? Okay. Sandswept, though, is fairly light. And I don't know that you could pick out the scent notes from this. It smells kind of like rocks, yes, but in a good way, in fresh way. Kind of oceany, but not aquatic. Okay. 2 of Turning Red. This is from Disney's Turning Red. It is pomegranate, cherry, sugar cane, and orange. And the perfect blend of pomegranate, cherry, sugar, and orange. You get, I guess, a sweetened pomegranate note with kind of a standout orange scent. It's not, I think someone mentioned in Wednesday's video that it smelled bitter, I think is what they mentioned. Anyway, it's not bitter to me. It does, you know, pomegranate can be a little like tart, I guess. But for me, the orange and the cherry like sweeten it up and brighten it up. It's a favorite, obviously. That's why it's here. Vitamin S Soothe. This is driftwood softened by gentle water lily and sea minerals. Oops. The top of this is broken. But that's okay, because it still smells good. I'm just thinking, obviously, the majority of these are like fresh and fruity scents. That's my go-to. This makes me think of flying over the ocean, because it makes me think of Soarin' from Disney World when you go over the ocean and they pump that scent into the air. I want to go back again. I don't know that I've been since this scent came out. But yeah, I need to go back again so I can smell that and compare. I'll have to bring my wax with me too. Not in the park, it'll melt. But Vitamin R, Relax. This is bergamot, vanilla, sugar, and amber. And this is a very amber heavy scent, but sweetened up with sugar. I like it. It's kind of unique, but it's light. It is light. I just not sure how much longer that one's gonna stick in the club. And then last but not least, Zoinks. This is pink pineapple, strawberry, and tangy clementine. And for me, this is your typical pink pineapple scent. You get that pineapple with like a strawberry added to it. It's kind of got that tartness that pineapple has, but fresh and fruity and bright. And that's a wrap. That is my quarterly club for June 2023. Be sure to give me a thumbs up if you like the video, but also be sure to subscribe so you can see what happens when I have to go edit in August, when I know what's coming back from fall winter, what's going to get cut. Oh, it's going to be so tough. I don't look forward to it. Oh, I almost forgot my half price item. I think I already mentioned this in my other videos, but my half price item, I got a brick, and I had decided not to get bricks from the half price, you know, in Scentsy Club. I prefer just storing and using bars, but if it's a scent I'm going to use a lot, and I have been using this scent a lot for mixes, I went ahead and did it. Clean Breeze in a brick, and Clean Breeze is white florals, a touch of spring, a fresh clean laundry. And I have been mixing this with various things. Most recently with the iridescent scent, the 50th anniversary Disney scent that we had in a brick, to kind of come up with something like Magnolia Linen. Magnolia Linen's still better, but it used up some of that brick and one of my bars. And I've already, this is what I do. I cut mine in half because average each brick cube is 4 cubes. Now obviously this smaller cube and this smaller cube is going to be under 4 cube average, right? It's actually going to contain probably less than 4, but then this right here is going to be like more than 4. But my way around it is cut them all in half, and that's about 2 cubes. So that's what I do. And I used to do like one row, cut one row at a time, but then I wouldn't use it because it wasn't ready to be used. So yeah, I'm starting to at least cut the whole thing at once into halves per cube. Half, you know what I'm saying. Anyway, So, I'm sorry, I have to sniff it. Yeah. Mix it with anything and everything. It's good. And you would probably be surprised with some of the mixes, but stay tuned for my weekly meltdowns for what I mix it with next. And I will see you in the next video, which will probably be tomorrow for my June wax empties. So, thanks for stopping by, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye. Hello?